Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, August 8th, 2025. Interesting stuff going on in the market today. And you can't see it in the spot market, but we'll get to it in just a second. Gold up $1 to 3,396, and silver up 4 cents to 38.28 in the spot market. 38.28 versus September futures of 38.44, about a 20-cent differential there. But the big news was in the gold market, and this had to do with tariffs on Switzerland. And the December futures were rocketing last night. And let me get back to it. They were over 3,500 in the December futures. There it is, around 3,508, as a result of tariffs being imposed on Switzerland that do apply to gold, or at least certain size gold bars. That sent the futures market crazy, down from 34.93 up to 35.08, and then coming back possibly as part of that story got debunked. I don't know that it's anything, but there is a link on my website to read the article on why they imposed tariffs on gold. And I think those tariffs for Switzerland are holding at the moment, as far as I know. And Switzerland is one of the top three markets for importing gold. So you can make what you want of that, but lots of changes there going on in the futures market. Let's keep going here. The gold-silver ratio is 88.53, and it seems to not want to go above 90, so that means silver has upside compared to gold, according to me. However, I think gold is, the stars are aligning for gold to make a new run to higher highs, not because of the tariff story, but because of impending dovish Fed movements, and potentially stagflation. Gold could see higher highs here in very short order. Okay, the 10-year is up a hair to 4.258. That's interesting. Dollar also up about 0.2% to 98.22. And copper market, in the copper market, up 2 cents to 4.47, but still kind of stuck in the mud after that giant sell-off the other day. And I believe China is back into expansion mode, which should put demand on copper, and still can't quite figure that one out. I know it was a tariff story on the way up, and it was a tariff unwinding story on the way down, but that sell-off was really oversized. Let's see, in the platinum market, platinum down $15 today. Now, if you like gold, you probably need to like platinum as well. I'm going to keep my green light on for platinum here. That's why I'm buying it at these levels. And the base metal funds, well, it didn't take long to get back to over 1950. Yeah, we had a dip down to about 1915 in base metals. Now we're back to 1956 in spite of copper lingering here. So yeah, steel, lead, aluminum, all those things, they're catching a bid, and I think base metals will continue to inflate. All right, and the silver miners, the basket of silver miners in the ETF known as the SIL, is rallying. Okay, 53.83, no, 54.18, up another 0.5% this morning. Miners are on fire, and you'd see the same thing with gold miners. In the economic calendar, well, it's a, oh, let's see, where am I? Economic calendar, I don't think we have anything going on today. And I can't read this chart here, so I'm just going to skip past that. Usually Fridays are sell-off days, but I think people are waking up to gold and silver here again. And it seemed like in the stock market, seemed like the top came off pretty readily yesterday. Perhaps people move into cash as we get into the sell in May and go away period, but I don't know. Don't follow me on the stock market. Let's go. Dow futures up 56, S&P futures up 12, NASDAQ futures up 33, And the canary in the coal mine, if you're worried about the stock market, is Bitcoin. It is down $829 to 116,663. All right, before we get over to the best deals, I'm on the website, bestsilvergolddeals.com. It's all totally free, and you can click the very same links I'm clicking here throughout the day and see if the prices change to your liking. Welcome all new members, subscribers, and anybody just passing by. Good to have you here. Before we get on to the best deals I can find on the internet, let's get on to the question of the day, which is the response to yesterday's question of the day. And I do advise you guys to read the comments in my videos. It's hard to find good advice on YouTube, aside from people, saying, yeah, bro, silver to the moon. We're trying to build a community here that thinks a little more deeply than your typical community. And at least that's how I try to approach it. Anyway, advice from the community for new stackers. Herbert the Flea says, just because you have money in your pocket doesn't mean you have to buy today. Bullion goes up and down, and various dealers have sales every day. Waiting a week or so for a good deal to pop up will greatly reduce your premiums and average out better in the long run. Great advice. Let's see. Pyroclastic says, my newbie stacker advice, focus your stacking on the best value for your money and avoiding premiums on bullion. Agree. JB Stambaugh says, just won an auction on eBay for Franklin $50. Okay, cool. Here's somebody saying canceled their 2.5 Superman. Yeah, I canceled half my order as well. Very disappointed in the Comic Hero series. Let's see. What I can say about it is that's hard. Keep your metals within reach out of the banking system. Yeah, good advice there. If you're considering a precious metals IRA, stop. Okay, for Kale Smith Hawaii says, for newbies, listen to and watch Louie's insights. I think the deals to look for are junk in the trunk. The shops are currently overflowing with people selling, so you can often find junk below spot. Check out Minot Bullion for good deals. Also Vermilion, also Coin Huskers, okay, on YouTube. I'm not highlighting them lately, but they have usually got very good deals. Bullion Brent says, let's see, nope. Okay, but the miners are going off. I'm up 98%, says Sly Gaming. Yeah, boy, the time to buy miners is when they are down, when they are out of favor. It's hard to buy them on the way up because you could get a face plant on that one. But I think they're going higher this time. Marion King says, Louis, everyone said I was crazy that gold would be $4,000 and silver $50 by Christmas because of Trump's tariffs. Looking good. Who is laughing now? Not me. I like it. Okay, Silver Tariff says, my advice is to educate yourself first, then dollar cost average, low premium PMs, slow and steady. So I'm not always on board with dollar cost averaging because I like to be trickier than that. But I am on board with low premium silver. You'll be happy if you take that approach for at least the majority of your stack. Let's see, metals on fire. Okay, Shep says diversify. Have sovereign gold coins, generic rounds, bars, 90%. So you can sell anything, so that if you need to sell anything, then you can sell what's hot that day. Never go all in on one type of silver, assuming it will always hold its premium. That's good advice. That's very, very good advice. I just wouldn't get too broad in your diversification so that you have a bunch of dogs and cats that you really can't, sell easily. So good to have 3 or 4 different types of silver in your stack in large quantities. I agree with that. And John Powell says, try again. Stay focused on your goal. I'll also point you to a video by Turbo Stacking this morning, and you can find him easy enough. He's given some pretty good advice over there as well if you're into buying and selling. Pretty good advice from Turbo. Okay, I'm going to get on to the deals. All right, if you are buying today, what do we got? That's very similar to yesterday. Again, I'm not going to go through everything. Let's do a 1/10 gold eagle. 1/10 gold eagle at Monument Metals, 375, best price I can find. 1/10 gold maple is 363 at Hero Bullion. We have got a quarter ounce gold eagle at 892 at Safe Haven Metals. Everything is BU unless I say otherwise. A $5 commemorative is 841 at Provident Metals. We'll try to find that cheaper on eBay. I think it's been 849 on eBay. So this may be the cheapest here. Let's see, half ounce gold eagle is 1,736 at bullion exchanges. Place to buy gold eagles has been bullion exchanges lately. Here's a 1 ounce gold eagle, same place, 3,441. They quote the gold price at 34.08, so they're looking at those far out futures probably. Let's move on to the 1.85 gold set. Still a good price at 65.08, but it was 6,200 the other day when we should have been buying gold. And I bought platinum. Okay, there you go. All right, let's keep going here. A 1 ounce Krugerrand, right around spot, 34.06 at bullion exchanges. A 1 ounce gold bar is, oh no, let's do the gold at spot, below spot, which really isn't below spot, but there's that Krugerrand, 33.98. And a messed up maple leaf, British sovereign, 7.99. And some pre-33. There's a Mexican peso as well. I would buy that on eBay. It's nicer and cheaper, I believe. Okay, let's see. Let's go on to the 20 franc. This would be circulated, and this would be 647 at BGASC. I've noticed that, BGASC, Kitco, oh, who's the other one? Some of the dealers really specialize in circulated metals. So keep that in mind when you're buying. Make sure you don't buy circulated when you're looking for BU. Let's do a 1 ounce gold bar in assay. That won't be circulated. And that's kind of cool there, Dragon Bar, 34.05 at bullion exchanges. Pretty nice low premiums on gold this morning if you're buying the right thing. I'm going to skip the platinum. Well, I'll do this one, the one I bought, which hopefully will be here pretty soon. $12.57 for the 25-gram platinum bar pack from PAMP. And if you think platinum is going to follow gold, and I think it will to at least up to 1,500, I would say, maybe 1,650. What's new in gold backs? I'm over at Finest Known. Oh, God, now they changed their link. Okay, I give up on gold backs. I just don't know what to do with those. Let's see. A Silver Eagle at bullion exchanges, 41.43. And a Cull Silver Eagle at bullion, 40.68. Not worth it. Get the BUs. Green light is on, and my green light is stronger than ever for gold. I think gold will pull silver up as well, but watch gold here. And here is the article I was referring to, which really spooked the market. The link's on my website. Imposition of 39% export rate described as another blow to Switzerland's world-leading refining industry. So they're big, they sell a lot of gold, they refine a lot of gold, and price of gold futures soared to a record high after it was reported that the U.S. would put tariffs on imports of 1 kilogram bars in a further trade. So the 1 kilogram bars, I think, are COMEX approved. They're not going to even show me the whole article there. I just don't know. I just found that out this morning, and it is interesting, but may not be market moving. If you had a gold futures contract, you probably rang the cash register when that thing popped. Let's do a silver maple, BU silver maple, 40.37 at bullion exchanges. A kangaroo is 41.77 at Monument Metals. A Britannia is 41.06 at Hero Bullion. Pimbex is the other one that has a lot of circulated. So you'll find cheaper prices on all these coins, but they will likely be circulated. Monument Metals, 40.73 for a BU silver Krugerrand, not too bad. And a Philharmonic is too expensive at 41.09 BU Krugerrand at Summit Metals. Moving on here, let's keep going. Let's see, you know about all the privies, and you know about the sunflower coming up soon. I like it. Over at Costco, we have got, oh, and I heard also from Tex that Walmart has got a pretty good price on Silver Eagles. Check that out if you shop at Walmart. I don't like their sales tax rules, so I don't typically shop there. Let's see. And you can use your PayPal card over at Walmart as well if you didn't know that. We got the Silver Bar at 409, and we got the Dragon Bar 3439. Executive Club membership and a 2% rebate credit card will get you that at about $3,300. That would be, well, damn, that's like $100 under spot. Is that in stock? Wow. Costco, really the bomb this morning. You'll have to research the Executive Club membership rules and costs, but be sure you get the membership that gives you the 2% off that comes at the anniversary of your subscription. And gold, $100 under spot? Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, moving on to junk in the trunk. If you want to buy something boring and out of favor, and premiums actually going down, negative, 27.19 for junk over at Monument, and just a little bit cheaper in a $100 lot, 26.99 times face at Bullion Exchanges, cheaper on eBay lately. 20 buffaloes, 39.48. If you like buffaloes, I do. 10-ounce Scottsdale Stacker, and the deal is still on. 405, very upscale silver bullion. That could be one of the things you stack in the base of your pyramid. We'll skip the goose and we'll go to the kilo. And kilo much cheaper than the goose, that's for sure. So I'd probably pick that. $12.49 for a kilo over at Monument Metals. Moving on to what's up over at Summit Metals. They have a germanium mint page, and they got the chiclets here, which I've been pounding the table on for so long. Look at the price on chiclets. 1 ounce silver bar in assay, they're shrink wrapped, etc. $45 for chiclets. Tell me about that being a good investment. We bought those all day long in the 20s, and it wasn't that long ago. And here they are with a $7 premium. Whoa, baby, I'm glad I bought those. I think I bought about 40 of those. Nice. Okay, and that's what you want to see. You know, we're in an uptrend in the precious metals market. It's kind of hard to make a mistake if you keep your premiums low and buy what you like. Geez, this is like a great market. It's a once-in-a-decade market, guys, okay? And if you haven't been around here long, you probably don't know that. And if you have been around, you probably do, and you're also fearful of a smackdown. But we are in a serious uptrend in the gold and silver market. And, well, you know, what can I say? If I can't convince you, then I can't convince you. You probably don't even need to be here. But I do think that you can buy here. All right, we got a pocket pinger if you want to test the authenticity of your metals at that garage sale. And you'll need some kind of micrometer as well if you're buying really strange foreign silver. To use that properly, you need to know the diameter of the coin. How about Silver Eagles? Okay, let's see if we can do better today. Nobody giving them away lately. And the culls are 41 apiece, under 40 out the door. Yeah. Okay, how about the BUs? The BU Silver Eagles are 100% positive, big seller. 830, that'd be 4150, about a little over 40 out the door. Are you going to charge shipping? Yeah, 840 is 42. That'd be under 41, maybe 4080 or so out the door. I think that beats the dealer for BU from Big Seller, good feedback, and they're 2015s. So that'll be a type 1. That'll be a collectible year. Okay, that's all right. I can't complain about that. Let's go on to the big lot, see if we can get some big savings here. Big lot of culls, under 40 out the door. Big lot of BUs, about 4070 out the door for random year from bullion.com. So I think that beats the dealer as well. Double check that. Okay, and let's do the rotation. Tuba maples are not 850. That is a zero feedback seller. 1,030. Tube of Britannias are 1,039. Tube of Krugerrands are 1,044. Tube of Philharmonics are 41 a coin. Under 40 out the door for the Philharmonics. That's probably your best deal today, the Philharmonics. And why did I get lost? Okay, junk. Junk as cheap as... This guy's still selling this cheap junk? Why in the world are you not selling that out? 26.95 on the cheat sheet. Let me go back to the cheat sheet. 26.95. Of course, you'd be out the door at about 26.20. 26.25 on the cheat sheet is about 36.60, 36.70. Why is junk so cheap on eBay? What's wrong with the seller? Absolutely nothing wrong with the seller. His junk is just way too cheap. Why are you doing that, dude? Wow. I don't know where he is. Where is he? He is in Colorado. I don't know why it's so cheap. How many of those you got? Now, this hasn't sold out for some reason. God, here's another one. The junk is so cheap on eBay right now. Buy it all is all I would say. Don't be scared of junk. The premiums will come back just because the refiners are not paying much for it and the dealers can't melt it efficiently. Can't make a bunch of money off it like they can on your 3/9 bars. Not a bunch of money, but a little bit of money. Don't be afraid of junk. The rotation will happen. Junk premiums will come back. They are melting it, so there's going to be less of it in the future. So if you believed in it in, $5 premium, you certainly ought to believe in it in a $2 negative premium here on eBay. Just buy it and put it away. Make that one of the 3 or the 4 things you stack. Wait for the market to shift, and there'll be a day where you will be doing a happy dance with junk silver. Hell yeah. Okay, now I got to get back to where I was. All right, let's just go on to Kilo Bar. Kilo Bar is as cheap as 1264 minus 3%. Vintage bar of the day. I have one of these. I love it. This is a New Hope Gold and Silver bar, $465 or best offer. Snag that up before when he comes back tomorrow. You could buy that. I don't know if they'll let you buy it, but New Hope Gold and Silver. It's a very cool extruded bar. That's a good price on that. Big bar. Here's a 100-ounce single hard bar, very cheap. Let's move on to the 1-ounce rounds. 1-ounce rounds, 39. Out the door, around 38. Can't beat that. 1-ounce rounds at spot. Always pick 1 ounce over 5, 5 over 10, 10 over kilo, kilo over 100, and don't ever buy anything bigger than a 100-ounce silver bar, guys. Okay, unless you are Daddy Warbucks and you want to play with that Comex certified bar, you'll lose money on that. Okay, best deal on a 20-ounce lot, and those are going to be about $39.50, about $38.40 out the door, about 40 cents over spot if we're holding in there at 38 or so. I think we're over 38 actually. 100-ounce bar, generic 100-ounce bar, as cheap as 3,900. He's only got 3 feedback. Got to skip him. Bullion.com, 39.22, about 38 out the door for a random 100-ounce bar. Nothing wrong with those being part of your stack. Do not be afraid of the 100-ounce bars if you have a big stack. But 1-ounce rounds at the same price. So 1-ounce round would be the better choice. Shrink wrap those guys in a vacuum sealer to make sure they don't tarnish, so you get full price when you go to the dealer. Tube of Morgan silver dollars, BU silver dollars from Liberty, $7.97. Those will be pretty. All right, Army Privy Eagle, cheapest price on eBay is now $2.22 or best offer. Everybody's selling those when they should be keeping them. Let's see, Platinum Eagle, cheapest price is $15.79 now. And let's go to the gold. 1 gram gold as cheap as 124, about 120 out the door. Random 1/10 ounce gold is as cheap as 369 minus 3%. 1/10 gold eagle as cheap as, no, I don't like you. 1/10 Gold Eagle, 375, 379. You can check those sellers. Take 3% off with your PayPal credit card. American Express Everyday Cash checkout through PayPal. Quarter ounce Gold Eagle. Give me a good one here, guys. Let's get to quarter ounce Gold Eagle, 903. And here's BGASC, not known for BU. And will they put it in the title? It is... oh, guys, come on. BU. I don't know what's up with these guys. 903. They say it is a brilliant uncirculated coin. That would be about 30 bucks off. It'll put you about 875. About 875 on a quarter ounce Gold Eagle versus the dealer. This is how you use the website. You check the best price on the internet. See if 875 beats 892 at the cheapest price on the internet for a BU Gold Eagle. Okay, got to be sure they're both BUs, and pick the one that's cheaper and use your credit card. Okay, that's how that works. Let's keep going here. Let's go to, I like that quarter ounce deal. 1 ounce Gold Eagle, 1 ounce, I'm in the wrong place, hold on. 1 ounce Gold Eagle on eBay. Let's see if we can get, we haven't been able to beat bullion exchanges recently. There's a zero feedback seller, and 35.28 on this one, 100 bucks off. 34.28. That's about a push with bullion exchanges. The 1.85, can we beat 6,500? This one's at 63. It goes off in 2 days. This one is 66.60. On that one, you'll take about 200 bucks off. About 64.60. That beats the dealer. This is a proof gold 1.85 U.S. sovereign gold set. So eBay is cheaper today on that if you have that unlimited PayPal credit card. And the Buffaloes are as cheap as 35.20, about 3,400 out the door. That beats the dealer as well. And this is 8.49, I bet. Yeah, that's a $5 commemorative, a little cheaper. Now let's see, 8.49 would be about 850 times 3, 25 bucks off. My brain just stopped working. Hold on one second. The price is $8.49 from the seller. Let's do the math here. 840. Let's call it 850. 850 times 0.97. I don't know why I can't do that right now. 824. Oh, that smokes the dealer. Oh, that's a much better deal than the dealer. Divided by 241. Okay, brain has stopped working. I think I need to wrap this up. You got to melt a 34.21 U.S. sovereign pretty proof gold. Okay, that's an alternative to fractional sovereign gold. I'm just going to wrap this up here in a minute. Here's some stuff in my eBay store, the bars I pour, the precious metals verifier, the vacuum sealer. Just get one and use it. And while you're at it, seal up some of those cheap ribeye steaks when you get them. Let's see, I'm going to skip Germania. There's the Amex card, love it. PayPal card, love it. Quicksilver card, love it. Saver card, get all 4 of those would be my recommendation. They'll even pay you money. Let's see, some of them will, not all of them, and I can't do all the previous picks of the day. So I will skip them and move on to the commendations and salutations. Don't forget the chat room. It's rocking over there. Smart people saying smart things, getting smart deals. Thank you very much for your thumbs up and subscription. Share with your friends that are paying too much for precious metals. Thank you for being here very much. I appreciate each and every one of you, and well worth the effort to help you guys out. And thank you for helping me with a thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow.